Patrick Findaro here. In today's video, we're going to go through the Krispy Kreme franchise, everything you need to know in terms of the franchise cost, sales figures, franchise fee, etc. This video is really geared towards those that might be investigating a Krispy Kreme franchise, or you're just curious to see how much money they make and how much it would cost to open up a Krispy Kreme franchise. So for those that aren't familiar with Krispy Kreme, it was founded in 1937 and it sells donuts and coffee. It competes directly with Dunkin' Donuts as well as some emerging donut franchises. It's founded, again, in 1937 by Vernon Rudolph and has been offering donuts and coffee ever since. They started offering franchises 13 years later. So they grew their corporate locations over a 13-year span and then started offering franchising, which I think is responsible. Get their ducks in a row and make sure the system works before they sell a model that might not work and might not be able to scale up. They have 363 Krispy Kreme locations across the United States. However, only 136 of those locations are franchise. This is kind of similar to some concepts like Starbucks, Panda Express, where the franchisor or licensor, in the case of Starbucks, it's mostly owning and operating the restaurants or their coffee shops. And then there might be some licensees or franchisees that operate 10%, 20% of the locations. So Krispy Kreme is like that, where they're mostly corporately owned and managed, which it can be a bit of a conflict because you have to ask, are they going to be more focused on their own locations, or are they going to be focused on supporting those 136 franchisees, increase their top line revenue, increase their profitability, and help them expand to open up more Krispy Kreme franchises? Key to that question is actually ask and get on the phone with some of those Krispy Kreme franchisees. And we do have the information in Vetted Biz for you to be able to contact those Krispy Kreme franchisees to see how they're doing financially and if they would open a Krispy Kreme again if they had to do it over. The royalty fee is 4.5%, which is just below average for a food and beverage franchise. And the franchise fee is not bad at $25,000. Initial investment's pretty high though. It's a lot of single occupant buildings with a drive-through, so that really drives up the costs. And we're looking at $1.5 million all the way up to $3.4 million to open up a Krispy Kreme donuts. And some other requirements that you should know: you need to have a net worth above $2 million, as well as liquid capital of $300,000. So a lot of those franchisees at Krispy Kreme, they might be individuals, or there might actually be companies that have a very solid balance sheet and have millions of dollars in their company, and they're willing to open up not just one Krispy Kreme, but open up 5 over a set period of time. The average net sales were pretty good for the industry at $3.5 million. And if you're operating with a profit margin above 10%, you can imagine you can estimate to get your capital back in less than 9 years, which isn't incredible for a franchise, but for food and beverage, that's kind of the average in terms of recouping your capital. And I imagine most Krispy Kreme franchisees are making most of their money from developing the location and then selling the building and the land to a private investor or a real estate trust, and they can just do that over and over again. And using leverage and potentially owning the real estate location, then selling the real estate location, can increase their return on capital, go from what could be 8-9 years to recoup your initial capital investment, your initial cash investment, if you're not using leverage or if you're not developing the real estate, to as little as 3 years. However, with that comes risk, and you definitely need a fair degree of sophistication to do that with a Krispy Kreme franchise or any food and beverage franchise for that matter. Back to the numbers. So it's a very profitable business, and the franchisor had net income over $60 million, and they've had organic growth of 20% plus. However, the number of franchise units has been decreasing over the last years. So they've closed 81 franchise locations and opened up 107 company-owned outlets. So again, if you're considering getting into a Krispy Kreme franchise, the numbers aren't looking so good in terms of franchisees closing their locations and where the corporate mindset is set on how they expand, as they're opening a lot of corporately owned and managed locations. So definitely want to talk to some existing Krispy Kreme franchisees, as well as Krispy Kreme franchisees that have left the system, to understand why they left the system, or one of those 81 that closed, why they might have closed their location, what happened. If you'd like us to review any other franchises, or you have questions about Krispy Kreme, shoot me an email at patrick@vettedbiz.com. Thanks.